Hi, I'm Vance, and welcome to Repair and Replace. Refrigerators use a defrost system to keep the evaporator coils free of ice. As it melts, water flows into the drain pan and evaporates over time. If the drain line is blocked with ice or debris, then the water will not drain and ice will begin to build up. In some cases, you might notice water leaking into the fridge compartment. In this episode, we'll remove the ice to gain access to the freezer components. Then, we'll see how to clean out a blocked drain line. To begin, you might need a screwdriver or nut driver. You might also need a towel, a heat gun, and an air compressor. Keep in mind there is some variation between models, and not all refrigerators will have the same parts. You can enter your model number on the AIM Resupply website to see a parts breakdown. This can be helpful to show you which parts are in your refrigerator and where they are located. First, slide the refrigerator out from the wall. When there is enough room, unplug the cord to disconnect the power. In some models, you might need to remove the water supply line to gain access to the back. Close the shutoff valve to turn off the water supply. Next, use an adjustable wrench to loosen and remove the supply line. Let any remaining water drain into a plastic container. Now, slide the fridge all the way out so you have plenty of room to work. On the back of the refrigerator is an access panel. Use a 1/4 inch nut driver to remove the screws. Now simply lift up to remove the panel. If there is a large buildup of ice, then you'll have to defrost the freezer to gain access to the evaporator coils. First, place a towel at the bottom of the refrigerator to catch any water. To melt the ice, you can leave the freezer door open, but that will likely take many hours. To speed this up, you can soak a cloth in warm water and wipe down the frost. Additionally, you can use a hair dryer or a heat gun on a low heat setting. As the ice starts to melt, you can chip it into smaller pieces. Once it's clear, remove the screws to the freezer cover panel. Lift up the mounting tabs and remove the panel. If the fan is mounted to the panel, you might need to disconnect the wire harness. Now remove the ice around the evaporator coils. Be careful and avoid chipping away ice on the coils, as they are easily damaged. If you end up puncturing the coils, the refrigerant will leak out. This can only be repaired by a certified technician and is very expensive to fix. Once the ice is removed, dry off the freezer. If necessary, let it air dry. The defrost drain line sits below the evaporator coils. A blockage in this line will restrict the flow and can prevent water from draining. This can create a buildup of ice in the freezer. In other cases, water might leak into the refrigerator section. With the ice cleared from around the drain, remove any food or debris that might be blocking the line. Just try not to push it further into the drain. If you think that there's ice in the line, then you can use hot water to melt the blockages. Now, if no water is draining, or if it's draining slowly, then there might be some debris blocking the line. It can be helpful to use compressed air. At the back of the refrigerator, apply the compressed air to the bottom of the drain line. Now see if it drains. Repeat until the drain line is clear. Now, if the defrost system still isn't working, then it could be an issue with another component. You can see how to troubleshoot this in the video linked below. Align the freezer cover panel. If needed, reconnect the wire harness. Now tighten the mounting screws. Align the back panel onto the mounting tabs. Now tighten the screws. Reconnect the water supply and tighten the connection. Open the shutoff valve. Plug in the cord to reconnect the power. Now slide it back into place. Make sure to leave a couple of inches of space between the refrigerator and the wall. This will allow for proper airflow. Now test the refrigerator to see if it's working properly. If you like this and want to see more tutorials and informational videos, then subscribe to our channel. And if you need help, you can call or visit an Amory location to talk with our knowledgeable staff. Thanks for watching.